Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
I'm Mike.
And today, Sunday Funday. Woo! Sunday Funday. So we're doing something totally different today on Sunday Funday. You might notice we have a couple sample bottles. These were from either our collection or super fan of the channel, Steve's collection. He came over, this is a while back. These have been on the wait for a while now. So he came over one day. I left him alone up here, and I said, fill up 4. So he did 2 different games. This is game number 1. So these are either 4 of our bottles or 4 bottles that he snuck in the house from his collection to actually do it. And so we have no idea what these could possibly be. We're going to do regular Mash Mixup rules. We're going to start from the left, work our way right, start from the right, work our way. We'll take a break. We'll work our way the other way.
We'll see if this is actually
We'll see how it is. This is 100% unknown to both of us. So all I know is this is sample 1A. That's it.
That's how I looked on the bottle.
Yeah, no, they
it says 1A.
I wrote A, B, C, D. I wrote on the bottles 1A, B, C, D, and I said just make sure when you write down the key. I have a key over here. I said make sure you write down the right letter with the right thing. But it's a bourbon
or it could really...
so far. That's what it smells like. I can't go with that.
Okay. By the looks of them, I believe it'd be bourbon whiskey, but
with the 2-ounce samples too, we don't have much to go with on the. I tried to give you a little bit more than even I shorted myself bad on number 1, but
it's got a light sweetness to it.
We really don't. I'm not trying to guess the bottle. I might throw guesses out there just for fun at the end. That has a nice little proof to it too. Oh, that's my first sip, so I can't really tell.
I didn't really jump on a proof, but I got a heavy sweetness.
It was very sweet. It was light caramel. It wasn't bad though. That wasn't bad for the first sip. Again,
I didn't get a heavy heat.
We'll see. It hit me, but I haven't had a
drop
of anything.
I did do a baby sip because I know we got to go back.
No, right. So I'm going to try to save my bigger stuff in case we got an A and B at the end. But it's going to make for a tough game because that's hardly even an ounce pour in that. All right,
it does hold on.
Yeah, no, I
actually had a better sip that time.
I'm not going to go high, but I'm going to say it's probably around 100 proof.
I'd give it at least that.
Right in that general, right off the done. It's not a bad flavor though. Nice little caramel to it. It's not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. We'll go to glass number 2. Again, it's all going to depend on whether they're my bottles, whether I already killed the bottle that was here.
It's a totally different nose.
Or whether we could be drinking off of stuff that Steve, because he had brought over 4 bottles too. I don't know which one he poured in which game. I figured we'd try it one time. Just we're totally blind. Neither one of us even know what the bottles are. Right?
No, we don't.
So, and it's not even a guarantee that they came from our house. I can say neither one of them are really jumping out as something that I would recognize. Oh no, it's definitely different.
I'm nose-wise, I'm leaning towards 1.
I'm trying to see, am I going to be able to pick what I think it is?
This one seems to have a pretty good proof.
That one, it's funny. It drank soft, but it's giving me a hug.
That's what I just got.
It's actually it's hanging on.
It almost had like a nuttier oak in the taste.
Like that one actually sat for a while. Well, this one kind of gave me the sparkle in the beginning. I know, that's why I'm trying to do like tiny baby sips. I'm going to say right now, I like 2 better than 1.
Yeah? I think it might be proofier.
It is definitely proofier. It definitely holds on better.
It definitely does hold on better.
I can't, again, it won't be until we go back.
I can go with that, but I'm not going to scream it ahead. I think the nose on one.
I'm just doing it so I just can try to remember on the way back after we do the thing. But right now, I think 2 drank a little bit. It definitely drank hotter. And it was a little more, it wasn't much more complex than 1, no, but I think it just brought a little more to the game. Like proof-wise.
I'm trying to think if they were ours, where would we be? But
ooh, this one has a weird nose. Honestly,
it's almost closer.
This one almost made me think of your pregame.
I was either going there or I was thinking the Clover. Oh, was that Irish?
No. I haven't had that. I haven't had that in a long time.
Neither
I'm surprised that's still on the board over there, to be honest with you. I usually base my drink of the game off of like my drink of the night. I usually go. Oh, this one's one of our older ones.
That Soldier one too with the tin.
Yep.
This is not as proofy.
No. Nope.
I'm gonna hang this one.
So you're thinking this might be ours if it's going based on ours?
No. Well, because I'm definitely not gonna remember any of Steve's, but nothing's jumping out that this would be Steve's, and the only one really that I'm gonna semi remember would be the Old Elks because we just did that.
This one has a different taste. It's not very proofy.
It's definitely not proofy.
Has a different taste. It's giving me a little different flavor. If I had to guess on one, and I haven't had this in the longest time because I'm not a huge fan of it, I'm going to go with the Castle and Key. I remember it having a little twang. It's either that or it's a Town Branch, because that had a little twang too, like the lower proof Town Branch or the Castle and Key. Coming this way, I'm thinking right now it's 213.
I'm probably with you with that.
Okay. That's just going this way.
I'll go back again.
We're going to kind of go through quick one way.
Had a better nose, but we'll see.
Just to try to get, and it gives a little time to sit in the glass. We'll cleanse our palate.
Different nose. We definitely have three distinct noses.
Definitely went across the board with this one.
Said the same thing.
Because again, I'm not sure whether this is ours or his. We could be totally wrong guessing ones we have, and they're from his house.
This one's got a lot more hang time. And I'm actually not sad with this flavor either. The nose is different though.
Sorry if it's loud outside. They're still cutting. Moving
his yard.
There's 4 huge dead trees that bordered the front of my land on the town's property, and they finally came to do them, but they got to trim them all up, and they're all hanging over the power line. So they've been out here for weeks now. They seem to come every time we go to film the thing to do it, but yeah, I gotta be honest with you. So far, I think 4's taking the cake right now on my.
It might be the most proofy one too. It might even be higher than 2. Because I'm getting it in the mouth.
Giving me a nutty feeling. I'm almost thinking that's one of our bookers.
It could be because the nose is short to start.
Yeah.
If we come back and it's jumping, then
we're gonna do this. I'll take these 2 in the front, these 2 in the back. So we're gonna take a quick. It'll be 1 minute for you. We'll come back. We'll start on the right, work our way left. So we'll be back in a minute. Okay, and we are back. We're going to start on the right. We're going to work our way left. These have been sitting here for quite some time now, so that opened up a little bit.
You're not screaming though. Fruitier, maybe.
You've been getting a lot of fruity lately. I was going to go definitely a darker caramel than it was when we first smelt it earlier.
It's still not cranking.
That is.
That definitely.
Taste-wise, it is absolutely delicious. Taste-wise, that's cranking.
No. It's hot.
Mm-hmm. And it has a decent viscosity.
I don't remember a Booker's not coming in after we've left to come back. So it would lead me not to believe it's not one of them. But
what else?
It's got.
What else that we have that's that hot? I mean, if it's not a Booker's, I definitely would put it in the. It's got to be like a Larceny or an Elijah or something. But they usually have a good nose too.
I think even Knob's store pick had
the 125 there.
But I thought that had a pretty good nose.
Yeah, I mean, it does have a decent nose. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not
an Old Forester nose or anything.
No, but you got to remember too. We don't have as generous a pour as we usually do.
I know, that's why I got to put this one down and go to number 3.
And I'm not sure if we're gonna have the bottle, so I may be just writing words in the bottom this episode. Leave a comment down below if you do like these episodes, though. I can always have he frequents the house here and there. I can always have him put together another game if
Because he only shops like 3 days a week for you.
For future times. We can always try this again. If you do like this, leave a comment down below.
There's more caramel in this, but it's
not in more than 4. There's a hint of it's like a hint of almost that's the weirdest smell. I've never got it. Like a hint of a campfire smoke I just got in this, unless it just was in my glass.
But this is definitely, I would say this is definitely the lowest proof. I don't even know if this is 100.
I don't know what this could be for a bottle, though.
I'm kind of with you on that. I'm trying to think. I think
I don't disagree with that. It might be. It might be.
I think we're dealing with our bottles.
Yep.
For a quick guess, but this is low on the end.
See, I would say, because this Clover behind me was only like an 86, but that actually was really banging in the nose department. I thought, what is it, 92 proof? I mean, that's always a possibility, but again, I'm not going to be able to guess it. I definitely like 4 better than 3.
I agree. I'm off the 2.
Not being able to guess the bottles. I mean, this was one of the things when I dreamt up this idea. I figured this way, there's no pressure on trying to think of who is what. We have no idea what we're even drinking.
No.
We're definitely going to tell you which bottle is better and which one's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all you're really predicting. Whether or not I could come up with it. Now, this does have a different nose on this one.
It's a sweeter nose.
Yeah.
It has a more. How you doing, Shaky Jake? More of a brown sugar-esque. Just like brown sugar, though, not with a lot of other.
But it has a taste. Now, there's only been a handful of ones other than the Irish that brings me to like that taint, like it's a high malted barley flavor, and that would be the Castle and Keys,
I'm not getting a nose of that,
the other Town Branch one, that but it's not hot enough for the wheat whiskey. Back when this
I'm not getting like the Angel's Envy nose either on this. I know that. Remember the barrel pick or the store pick, that was up there, but I'm not getting that nose.
Yeah, but that was fruit. It's not a fruit.
No, but
this is given like a weird.
I remember it. Would this be the Dovetail?
These have been in the box for months. We didn't have Dovetail out at that point. Right now, I'm thinking 2 is a little bit better than 3, but 4 is definitely taking it for me right now.
That's kind of where I'm at right now.
All right. Well, I'm just, because we're going to have to A and B, or we're going to have to just pick it, but it's not.
None of them have a screaming nose, which is weird. I thought for sure we'd get one of them that would be jumping out.
Now, this one right now, I'm getting an oatmeal. Now, I didn't get that in the beginning. I'm definitely getting an oatmeal.
It's not like super strong.
Mm-hmm.
Not like. I'll go with the oatmeal.
Yeah,
even a whole brown sugar oatmeal type.
That's what I'm getting. Like if you do one of the packets of like the brown sugar oatmeal,
which this might this still probably has the best nose.
It was kind of fruity on that, but it almost has
it has a different flavor going down.
Wow.
I'm not getting a rye hint.
If I didn't know any better, we didn't do that one back then. Like we didn't have it. That one almost it definitely had a different taste. What the heck? You know what this one almost reminds me of? This one almost reminds me of, what was the one that the girls at Marty's got? The Cleveland. Because it has a different taste with a little bit of a fruity aspect.
It's drinking a little hotter.
I'm only because I'm getting the fruit, and I can almost do that honey locust or something.
But would this be the rabbit hole?
The Derringer?
I think we're in our land of our bottles.
This is the first one that's bringing me to the oatmeal or like a coated
Super strong,
fresh
that one,
bread
yes.
type of. I definitely like one.
It's the strongest nose.
But it's not proof though. There's no proof to it. I'm going to say it's under 100 proof. It doesn't drink proofy at all.
Not now. The first time around it did.
Yeah, because it was my very
That's
first
why.
sip.
That's why I was like, that's why rabbit hole jumped in my head.
Do you want to A and B them, or are you going to be good? Like right now,
I'm
saying 4 is the best. Then 1, then 2, then 3. But we can.
No, I'm pretty much the same way. That's kind of where I'm at.
All right, so we're in agreement on that. Then we can actually get the key, and we can actually keep this one somewhat short. Again, I'm not going to show how
one
I'm
might
gonna
be the
able to edit
darkest.
It might be, but this 4 definitely carries.
It's definitely the proofiest, and it does have the nose in 1. I think is better than
like
4.
I'm thinking this is going to be one of our better ones. The rest of them, I don't know where he got them from. I'm almost convinced these might even be his bottles because I'm not recognizing. They could a lot of stuff.
If it is, it's not the ones like from Virginia.
No, but I could actually mistake this one for his black button because it brings me to that.
It's not Virginia, and it's not Oklahoma.
Right. Well, no. Right. So I could actually
Virginia,
do this one.
I think black
as
button
like
was
black
from
button.
Virginia, though.
I don't remember where that one's from. I wanted to say it might have been from New York.
You might be right.
Where this one and like this one, like one of these might even be like a Michter's or
see.
something like that. But anyways,
Michter's, I forgot about
that. He has a bunch of them over there. Like that's just, and I didn't watch him. I went
it's
the other room.
One stop
when
shop.
he snuck in with a box. I said, I'll go in the other room. You do what you got to do. So, all right. So we'll throw a guess out there. I don't really know what there is, but this is definitely the clear winner for me on flavor and taste. So our worst
1, 2, 3.
Wow. So these are all ours, just for the record. These are all ours. So our worst one is C. And this C is Benchmark Single Barrel. I didn't get any butterscotch. And now that you say it, I do. Because because he said it. But
what was that? Single barrel?
The single barrel. But when we did the review, you can go back and watch that review. We literally said, how do you have a single barrel that has no butterscotch? And all the other ones are butterscotch forward. You know what I mean? But we did say it was one of the lowest proofs. And that is what? Benchmark single barrels, I think 100 even.
I didn't even get 100 out of that.
Yeah. 95 proof for the single barrel. Now that I know what it is, of course. So our second... Thank you for doing this, by the way, Steve.
Yep.
Our second to the worst was in B, and that was Four Roses single barrel.
See, I forgot about them. It's not up here anymore.
Someone drank that one. But
them too.
Yeah, I wouldn't have get that one because this isn't screaming.
It's got no nose.
Really. It really doesn't.
What's the proof on that? You remember? Is that 90-something, 100?
No, I think it was... Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember, to be honest with you. I don't remember on that one. I have it written down in the key somewhere, but I'm going to have to Google that one. So our third best one, and that was the other one I thought of, but I didn't say anything, but I did think this one out loud, where is Bare Knuckles 6 year. Used to be right over my left shoulder. I just killed that the other night. But it definitely there's only a little bit left. Gotta go. But that was the other one.
I didn't mind that one.
No, it wasn't a bad one. It definitely brings a lot of flavor and a lot of taste.
It had, to me, it had the strongest nose.
Yep. And in much like what you said during the break, Mike actually brought this up. Our first place, and I wasn't sure if we even had one, but we did, was 1792 foolproof. You did say it in the beginning, but it just goes to show.
No, we didn't have one. I'm like, I thought we did.
We did. I forgot afterwards we bought another one, but we ended up using the old one for the thing. 1792 though, I say this all the time. Whether you get the small batch or any of the other ones that Steve had bought, it's a very good pour for a short amount of money. It's just one of them ones you forget about.
Was expensive.
You bought that one. I don't remember what you paid for it, but it was that was a 6 year bourbon. But it does have a nice, but it definitely brings a different, like a thick oatmeal.
Yeah, it is
with
the strongest nose, but that had the better flavor, I thought.
Oh, hands down. I agree with that. So there you go. There is our mystery mash mix-up. So Thank you again.
That was very tough.
Steve. It is tough because we have no idea. At least on the next one, we know they're his bottles. Problem is, I don't remember what bottles he still has over there or what he could have did. So
I know, I'm sure one of them is going to be Virginia and one's going to be Oklahoma.
Yeah, I have no idea. They're sitting right over there already poured, so we can say what we want, and he'll be laughing at home while he's watching.
Probably laughing right now, but
I'm sure he is.
Although I kind of thought we were in our land with these.
It's funny because once you know what it is, there's so much butterscotch coming out of sea right now that's not even funny.
I dumped them,
but yeah, I know. So well, there you go. We'll keep this one short. Thank you again. Let us know if you. So this is the mystery mash mix-up. We're totally in the dark. We have no idea what bottles we are. So if you like something like this. Maybe we could set up future games with him or anyone else that comes over the house. So leave a comment down below if you like it.
It'll be really fun to watch Ryan pour these for you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can only imagine how much will be spilling on here. So thanks for watching. Again, leave a comment if you don't like it either. Let us know.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.
The nose is coming around in this now.
Spend less, drink more. Cheers. They all do after we're done. Once you know what they are, the nose is right there.
I don't know if it's right there, but it's stronger than it was.